Episode 37.
Yeah.
We Got Fat, episode 37.
No, you got to keep that up.
Special birthday episode. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Another honk. Honk if you're horny. Horny is up.
I found it on the Tom Likas show. Tom Likas, honk if you're horny.
Dude.
Which I like that. I don't agree with anything he says, but I just like a guy who just like unapologetically is being like,
can I be honest with you? I laughed and looked at you so confidently like I knew who you're talking about. I don't know who that is.
Tom Likas.
I'm so sorry, dude.
He was like this. He had a radio show on Sirius XM, but like
his name sounds so familiar.
But like he's known for being super sexist.
Ah, okay.
Like it's like
I think I caught my girlfriend masturbating.
He's like, all single mothers are whores. They're blood sucking whores.
Okay.
And then like a single mother called and being like, I don't agree with that.
So he's a truth teller.
He's like, you're a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Which is bad.
Do you remember that guy?
It's not good. All right, I don't think we should post this.
No, we're good. We're fine. We're not.
Yeah, Tom Likas said it.
Do you remember that? What was that guy's name? I keep wanting to say Kevin Thomas Jr., but that's a great comedian from Buffalo.
Oh,
this is not. I'm sorry. There's a guy. He was on Your Mom's House all the time. The black dude that he dressed in like a suit and would have women call in and be like, I want a high value man, and he'd be like, how much do you weigh? And they'd say, and he'd be like, you're fat. I don't talk to these fat ass bitches. Like he was just like ruthlessly mean to women that were like, why can't I get a man? I'm a 10. And he's like, you're not a 10, you're a 6, you're fat as fuck.
Oh my God.
He was so mean. He died of a heart attack from cocaine.
Holy shit.
So if you're mad, God took care of it. But it was very funny to watch his clips because he was so mean. And listen, I don't agree with what he was saying necessarily. But it is funny to watch.
It's like when you play Grand Theft Auto and you like kill a bunch of people.
What a great way to describe that.
You're like, wow.
You know why that's a great way to describe it?
Yeah.
Because I don't care who you are, the cutest, sweetest woman on earth plays Grand Theft Auto and kills the hooker.
Yeah.
It's
just took her out, runs her over.
Once you take laws away, you go, that was kind of fun.
Imagine designing a video game where you have the option to kick a hooker out of your car and like run her over.
Dude, I heard an interview with the guy that created that, and
he was on Theo Von, right?
Maybe that's
or Dan Soder.
Dan Soder, yes, yeah. And he was. I don't think he addressed that, but he did address like how every single aspect of the game is like there's like Easter eggs or whatever you call them. Like everything has symbology. Symbology, is that a word? Symbolism. Yeah. Symbology sounds like something Tom Cruise.
It's like a type of yoga where like
it's Scientology, but for like guys that love shapes.
If there's some yoga instructors who are like definitely just trying to get pussy. Man bun, tattoos.
Brother, the guy that invented it, I'm pretty sure. What was that guy's name? The guy that invented hot yoga?
Oh, I
was like he was taking it.
He was just like what?
You're going to want to get hot as fuck.
No one's ever touched me. I've only been like kicked and like pushed.
Yeah, what, in yoga class?
Yeah. I was totally like, you've been molested, I can tell. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, dude, I went to a chiropractor one time that was like he was like a Christian chiropractor. And there's
a lot of this.
No, yeah, he put me in it.
Sitting on the cross.
Yeah, and then he used, the hammer thing that they use in chiropractic?
Yeah.
He put that on my palms.
Yeah.
He's like, No, but it was so bullshit. Because I went to like a really good chiropractor once. And then I had like this weird injury that I couldn't get figured out in college. And somebody recommended, and my dad's like a hardcore Christian. So he was like, oh, this guy's like a Christian cat. Let's go to him. Bro, I laid on my back. I had like it was a hip injury that like turned into an ankle injury, as weird as that sounds. And the dude made me lay on my back and lift my legs up, and then he tried to pull my leg down, and it went down immediately. Like he just like pulled my leg down, and then he goes, all right. And then he like rubbed my ankle or something, and then pulled my leg, and it didn't go down. And bro, I was like 16 years old, and I was like, you didn't pull as hard. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, he was like acting like, see how much of a difference that is? And I was like, no, the first time you tried, and the second time you didn't
try. You're like, see, you're tight.
Yeah, and then, dude, all he did was
he fucking Larry Nassar?
I think he did end up doing some weird shit.
Really?
I don't want. His name was Dr. Lucky. I believe his name was Dr. Lucky. Shout out. We'd love you to sponsor.
Just grab his 16-year-old boys by the ankles like this,
bro. And then what he did for me is he cracked my back and then put a piece of tape around my calf and was like, "This will help." And then I just continued.
He like gives you like a Game Boy Advance game. He's like Pokemon. He's like, don't tell your parents.
He's like, if you want an extra cartridge, come back on Tuesday.
You're very limber. Yeah. All right, this is a fucked up episode.
Yeah, whatever. I'm 34, dude. You can't tell me shit now.
Yeah.
Dude, next time I have a birthday, I'm 35. How fucked up is that?
Dude. I'm turning 29. I think
you're not even 30 yet?
What
the hell?
I think my
bro?
30s are gonna turn. I think things are gonna come up Millhouse for me.
Yeah. Is that good or bad?
I don't think Millhouse ends up very good. Honestly.
Oh, okay.
So
you think it's gonna go bad in your 30s? I think.
I was joking. I think it's gonna go good.
Okay, good.
I think when I'm 30, I'm gonna get like my 22-year-old girlfriend.
Dude, I'm so jealous of you because like every time I think about your age, I'm like, dude, I didn't even start stand-up. Like, if I was you, I would have started stand-up a year ago.
Oh, shit.
Think about, like, I was so old when I started. So you got plenty of time.
Yeah, thanks.
Not that I'm saying I'm still, like, fuck.
Well, I'm trying to get this, we're trying to get this podcast off the fucking ground so neither of us had to worry about it.
Yeah.
But I guess we don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Yeah, well, I think that's why turning 34 is so depressing to me, is because if you look up any comedian, by the time they're 34, they at least, like, didn't have a day job. And I'm like, God damn, dude. I was off to such a hot start my first couple of years.
Yeah.
And it's just been plateau.
Yeah, dude, I was telling people at work, like, I was having so much fun. My first 2 years of stand-up, it was like, I was only having fun all the time.
Yeah.
Even though it was, like, shitty mics and sometimes like shitty shows, but like it was a new experience every time.
Well, I think that's why, is because back then you're just like anything is exciting.
Yeah.
And now we're like going to a mic is
this sucks.
Effort. Yeah.
I just like even like last night I did comedy open mic at Firehouse. I don't know what the fuck. Should I kill myself right now?
You're like, I did comedy stand. You didn't know what to call it.
I did jokes in microphone.
I did silly. I said
made
silly
fun of myself.
I did karaoke, but it was funny,
dude. That's so funny because anytime I go to karaoke, I'm like, I'm not singing. I'm just saying whatever I want.
That's my That might be my favorite thing you've ever told me. Is when we lived together, you like came back from a karaoke night and you're like, I didn't do karaoke, I just did stand up and I killed. And I'm like, you're the only person I know that could go to a place where people do not want stand up.
Yeah.
They want just boring singing, and you're just like, no, I'm just gonna talk.
Yeah.
And it went well. That's crazy, dude.
Over like a song, yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
where's that confidence gone? It's that naivete.
That is what it is. Well, because you you're like, well, I'm always funny, and then being funny becomes like the objective, and then you're like, oh shit, I have to like think about this.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Brother, have you heard about this Luigi Mangione guy?
Dude, I can't stop thinking about
him. Oh, dude, I'm balls deep. I'm so deep in there.
People are saying he's not the actual killer.
Yeah, I've heard that, and I tried so hard to believe that for a while because I was like, that's way more.
I think he definitely did it.
Yeah, I think he did. But
just the way he acted when he got pulled out of that. When he was taken out of the cop car into the fucking courthouse, dude, when in that jumpsuit, you went, "This is fucking bullshit."
Yeah, well, so this
is a disgrace to misinformation of America.
I'm glad.
I was like, "Oh, this dude is a spaz."
But I'm glad you brought that up because you don't hear the first like 2 words he says all you hear is, "This is an injustice."
Yeah.
I think he gets out of the car, sees the media. I think he hates the media. So I think he said the media is the media is an injustice to, because he's saying like you guys will believe anything that's that's my opinion. Because I looked through his Twitter and shit. I went through all that. And he's like a...
Yeah, dude, I said I want to see his Spotify Wrapped. Yeah. I want to know...
Oh, dude, I saw
with
that.
The stick.
Yeah.
Dude, just like, think about it. He's about to go on a crazy lick. He's about to go on a crazy mission.
I imagine
he took a road trip. He had to been bumping something.
Dude, imagine getting on a Greyhound bus in Atlanta.
That's what he got. You know what it was in the song from Drive? There's something about you, boy, but you're not the same.
All right, so that's the first song on the Spotify rap. I think number 2 is the Goodfellas. Any of the songs on that soundtrack. Yeah. Number 3 is I think he was playing The Sopranos.
Woke up this morning. Got myself.
Dude, because like if you watch him walking, like they have videos of him like walking around right before he did the shooting, and he's like chipper and shit. I'm telling you, he was woke up this morning, got myself. That's when he's smiling at the girl at the footage of him smiling. He's woke up.
Imagine like trying to get pussy on the low right before you murk it, dude.
Brother, somebody already said this, but it's the Italian man's. The thing that takes down every Italian man is just like, oh, but she's so hot. She's so hot. Literally, wait, did you hear that girl was like a witness or whatever?
Oh, really?
And she said like, she was talking to him, and then he started flirting with her, and she asked him to pull his mask down to see his face. And he was like, fuck my plan, dude.
Luigi.
Fucking idiot. Come on, me too.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If he didn't do it, his name's Luigi. They've been trying to take him down for a long time. They've been trying to arrest this dude.
Well, dude, the only thing that makes me like skeptical of it being him, I mean, it's definitely him, but the fact that he didn't, so like, they found his bag in Central Park, and it had Monopoly money in it. Fucking baller ass move. Dude. That's sick.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
But then I'm like, well, so then he had another bag that they found him with a gun and a notebook. So was he ditched that bag but was carrying a gun?
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Well, I don't know.
Nobody's talked about that.
So
how is he carrying a gun and a notebook and cash when he ditched his bag?
Yeah, what was in that bag that he ditched?
It was just Monopoly money. It was filled to the brim with Monopoly money. Well, I don't know if it was filled to the brim.
That means could you imagine like you buy like a shit ton of Monopoly games
just for that?
Yeah,
he's like, God damn it!
Dude, they're all like $40 a piece. So he's like trying to get this goddamn.
His roommates are like, bro, what is your deal with Monopoly? Love the game, dude.
I love the game. I love Monopoly. It's so much fun.
No,
you gotta get the boardwalk.
Bro, but I literally
gotta get the railroad. You gotta get the electric company.
He's like, I got healthcare, number one.
Maybe that's how he pleads insanity.
Yeah, he's like, bro, I was buying Monopoly for 2 years.
I'm rich.
Yeah, dude, that was the other thing. Apparently, there's a guy that like went on. Did you hear he went to like Japan or some shit like 6 months ago? A friend went with him and said he was like telling him that he had $6 million in his account because his parents like put $6 million.
Oh, so he's a rich kid?
Oh, dude, rich as fuck. Dude, his parents owned country clubs. He's rich as fuck.
Which I like. Cancer or
no, I kind of like this though because it throws a wrench in the whole thing. Because you would think this is like a poor guy that's been fucked over. He's a rich kid that's like, I still see the injustice in this.
Oh, so he's like, kind of like a Buddha, kind of.
Yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, I'm rich, but this is still unfair.
This guy sucks.
Yeah. So
wow.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Insane that he could have hired a professional to do it, and he could have
right?
hired some Russian guy to like
That's
some John Wick.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently he had like when he was in Japan, his friend was saying like he was reading 2 books that were like about an assassin and like.
Well, actually, anyone I know who is reading in a soft or hard copy book, literally reading, that's a giant red flag. I'm like, you're either trying to impress somebody right now,
or you're killing a healthcare provider.
Or like you're planning to kill somebody.
Yeah. Healthcare's on your mind.
It's one thing if they're like audiobooks.
Yeah, dude, you know
what? Like the Anarchist cookbook on audiobook to be like, oh yeah,
that's you're just, such a good
while
point.
You're commuting, you're trying to
gain knowledge in the interim.
If you're sitting down reading a book.
Yeah, you're out of your mind. Also, I got to admit, like, I've always heard, like, our healthcare system is fucked, whatever. And then when this came out, I was like, oh, health insurance companies are the thing. Like, I've always, like, when I think of, like, people hating healthcare, I'm like, oh, that's the government. And then I'm like, oh, health insurance is run by somebody.
Private company.
I never really thought about that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, he's 26 and he was so passionate that he killed the guy. And I'm like, I'm just learning that it's a company.
Imagine like going on Facebook and everyone is happy that your dad is dead.
I thought about that.
Isn't that crazy?
Too. But I think the kids are fine with it.
I'm sure that if it's the type of family that I think it is, they're probably like, they're like, that's fine.
They're like, I'm getting so much money.
Yeah.
I bet they saw their dad once a month.
Yeah.
Like, all right, first of all, he was a CEO. You're not seeing your kids in general. And he was divorced.
And they don't even work that hard. They work like 20 hours a week.
Yeah, they're just up early, dude.
Yeah.
And being up early was his cause of death.
They're like doing...
That fucked him, dude. He got in the ice bath in the morning. He hit the treadmill. He's like, bro, if you didn't get up so early, this wouldn't have happened.
He should have kept the blicky on him, even in the ice bath. He should have been on his Biggie Smalls, taking a shit with a machine gun.
And I know this is very insensitive, Amanda, whatever. I did enjoy seeing how cocky he was walking. And then have you seen the video?
No.
Like the full video? Oh, you haven't?
No,
I'll show it to you during our break. But he's just like walking like a cocky CEO guy, and then he gets shot, and he's like, and you're like, I've been around those CEO type dudes. They fucking suck most of the time. It was kind of nice to see like a cocky guy be like, whoa! You're like, all right.
Sorry. That's kind of how I felt when that crackhead tried to stab me. Guy. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, whoa! It's fun to see people go, whoa! I don't know. That's maybe.
It's like, I want to see the gore. You used to be able to see fucked up shit.
We're back. Yeah,
I saw Saddam Hussein get like hung.
Oh yeah, and he's like telling people to shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, there's no audio and there's no gore. Dude, it looks like, imagine somebody getting shot with a paintball gun. It's that exact, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then he's just laying down. But what's creepy is whoever shot him, Luigi or whoever, the gun, like he shoots and then the gun jams and he's just like calmly walking over, like fixing it, and then shoots it. That shit's crazy.
That's wow.
To just be like, oh fuck, like a pack of cigarettes.
Like your vape isn't working.
Yeah, literally. It's like if my shit wasn't working, I was like, what the hell? It's crazy.
Kill this guy.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the point of no return, bro. Murder. He's probably gonna get a life sentence.
Yeah, but dude, I've been watching a bunch of shit. So apparently there's something called I knew I was going to forget this because I thought about it on the way.
I'm not over my ex clause. I'm not over my ex.
I can't hump.
I'm not over.
He can't hump because of his back.
There's a video of him teasing asshole.
Pull the cameras.
It was over the thong. There was no contact with the butt. Your Honor.
She was kissing me.
My lawyer's like a white guy with dreadlocks. Your Honor, there's no contact with the butthole. She was kissing. Who doesn't matter who was kissing on who, Your Honor.
She initiated.
Yeah, dude. Just burn some incense and praise John.
There's some, I forget, there's like some legal terminology. But basically, did you know that if a jury just doesn't want the guy to be convicted, they can just
Wait, what?
I swear I'll look it up. I'll look it up in a
The
second.
jury's like, there's something about it.
No,
we don't want
well,
it.
no. So the reason I was listening to like this thing on YouTube, like is like this lawyer talking about it, and it's basically what happened with OJ, where like all the evidence points to him, but the jury is like, nah, fuck that. And they let it. That's legal. The jury can literally agree that the evidence shows he did it, and still say he's
such
not
a great
guilty.
player.
Yeah,
He's
and
an
I didn't
American
know.
hero.
I didn't know that's like like they have to just accept that.
So, but here's the thing: the woman that turned him in, that's the type of people that are going to do jury duty.
Yeah,
no one cool does
right.
jury duty.
That's exactly what I thought too. I'm like, yeah.
So the woman who turned him in was,
but it only takes one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You have to get There's 12. That one class be like, nope.
Yeah, they can just be like, I don't see
the Homer Simpson, like football in the groin had football in the groin.
Yes, dude, exactly.
So the lady that turned him in, apparently, her life is fucked right now. Like,
well, her life is fucked, and also she didn't get the money. Did you see why she didn't get the money? It's the most.
She didn't report it to the hotline.
Bro, I swear we're in a simulation because she called 911 instead of the hotline. And the money is only if you call the hotline. And it's like, bro, this is why he killed the guy.
Typical old white woman be like, I don't know what's going on right.
Just munching fries.
What number do I call? Yeah, you're right. That's why he killed the guy, because they were never going to give him the fucking money anyway, dude.
Yeah.
The whole reason is they fuck people out of money.
Yes.
Like no one was ever getting $50,000.
No.
Companies just don't give away that much money.
And that's exactly why he killed this guy, because he's like,
scummy. Yeah.
He's like, everyone knows this, and nobody is doing shit about it. How about I just kill the guy?
Yeah.
And, if my friend came to me and was like, this is my plan, I'd be like, absolutely don't do that.
Yeah.
But once it happens, it's hard to be like, because this is the thing also is like,
also, that anytime guy I'm about to ask a girl out, you're always like, absolutely don't do that.
Don't do it.
I'm going to tell her I love her.
I'm going to tell her I want to. Don't do it. She's going to start kissing on you.
She's going to start kissing on you.
It's going to be bad.
They're going to watch it on camera.
You're going to have to watch yourself
smack that ass.
Dude, the pulling of a girl's hair when you don't know how. All right, I'm not going to tell the story, but imagine a girl telling a guy, hey, pull my hair, and he's never done it before, and she's just going. That's one of the funniest things.
Imagine like pulling hair, there's no penetration whatsoever.
She's just at her job. Wait, let me let you off the
cubicle job. You just reach over. Ow.
I think the girls I work with would be down, to be honest. But
all right, we got this serious editing.
No, leave it in. Fuck it. I don't care. No, dude. To make you feel better about that whole situation, I once was on a first date with a girl, and we were drunk, but we got into my car in a parking lot. I wasn't driving. We just like got into my car, and I went in for the first kiss, and while we were kissing, I started choking her.
It's hilarious.
And I don't mean that. I'm not a rape. She
asked you to do it. Yeah.
No, she liked it.
Yeah.
But it's just such an insane risk to take. Like I was just like,
that's so ballsy.
I was right. My prediction was correct, but I was blackout drunk, and I just was like, and she was like, hell yeah.
She was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yanked my hair a bunch of times.
Oh,
you're right. Dude, we gotta delete this.
There's something so funny about that. Oh, here we go.
That's the noise. Oh, here we go.
It's like,
no, dude. I say we stand by this. I say we release this because only my friends listen to this, and they will enjoy it.
Trevor being like, I like your. Oh shit! Okay, yeah. Pull the hair.
Oh, dude. Oh fuck! I forgot to set it.
It's all right.
Yeah, wait, how many? Probably 5 minutes, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll do
like
15.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
That's mad
Luigi,
funny.
thank you for blessing us with this story.
I wonder, the last girl that cowgirled him. I want her to get interviewed.
Yeah, because
she's probably like gonna be like.
Have you heard the theories that he was like he banged only black dudes? That was a theory that was, and that's not.
That could explain why his back is so sore. That's why he killed
brother.
He's like, oh hell,
maybe
no.
I didn't think about him being a bottom. You're right, dude.
His back's blown out, and the guy's being like, "No, you're gay. You're not getting any medicine."
I think we broke the case.
I'm not letting this gay guy get his medicine,
bro. I think we broke the case. Yeah,
so that's why he's listening to gangster rap, being like, "Pull up with this, ran off on the plug twice."
He's like, "Oh, I want this guy to fuck my ass." He's listening to Lil Wayne, like, I bet he's got a giant cock. Oh, he would rattle my ribcage.
Dude, that's mad.
Oh, man.
I'm not giving this gay guy his medicine. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yo, that's what good dick will do. That's listen, anyone I know who had
the way you said that made me feel like you've experienced good dick. You're like, bro, you don't understand. That's what good dick will do.
I guess you're right. Yeah. You heard it. Yeah.
He heard it here first, Jens.
Yeah, I'm like, no, it's true.
Oh my god.
It really is.
Dude, here's another thought I had that I also don't think anybody has discussed. So I guess SNL, I didn't see the clip, but I guess SNL, and I saw this a bunch online, everyone was like, making fun of him because he was like against corporations and he went to Starbucks and then McDonald's.
Yeah.
And tell me I think you're going to agree with me very quickly on this. If you're on the road at all, name the best two places to take a shit.
Yeah, the McDonald's or the Starbucks.
And Starbucks. That man did not have a home to go to. He had to shit. First thing in the morning, Starbucks. Take a shit. Then he's on the run. He has nowhere to go. Where are you going to take a shit? McDonald's.
That's very true. That's where heroin addicts love McDonald's. They love it's like a shelter.
I've driven across this great nation of ours like 3 times now. McDonald's has the best. You wouldn't think that.
You can just walk in, blow it up for 15 minutes and walk right out.
Nobody gives you trouble. Yeah, that's the thing. You can just walk in, take a shit. He probably took a shit and was like, you know what? I do need something to eat. And then he's like, let me get a hash brown.
That's the part where I was like, fuck. Like when they're like, oh, they did a data analysis on the energy bar that he threw away. I'm like, you know how people get murdered and there's no investigation at all?
Bro, yes. Yeah, in New York.
Yeah. New York is like the murder. In the 80s, it was like you would just die.
Bro, if you put a microphone near the river in New York, you would just hear splashes all night of just body parts falling
Dude, New York, it was literally a roll of the dice if you died that night.
Yeah, they're like that's what I think of when I think of New York is like, yeah, you might just get shot. And
you might just end up dead.
Yeah, and then, now it's a big deal.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing, you're like laser scanning this, like the wrapper of a candy bar.
And, well, that's what's so interesting to me about this is like he was so good at not getting caught. Like he threw his phone, like he planted evidence on purpose. Like he threw a phone, like he wanted them to find that. He like left it in the middle of the walkway. And then he left his bag full of Monopoly money. Like that's like methodical shit. And then he just gets found with a bag with the gun and shit. You're like, where did that bag come from?
Incredible that he kept the gun.
Yeah, that's
the fact.
And it was a ghost gun. It was a gun that had no serial number. Yeah, he could have launched that shit in a river.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it in the fucking gutter in like the fucking rain.
But apparently they're saying he like wanted to get caught. But I still don't get. I don't get the bag with the Monopoly money. Nobody has discussed how he transported a gun and a notebook from the scene of the crime.
It's a joke book.
Yeah, no, that's exact. Dude, I thought that exact thing. I was like, bro, if they suspected me of murder and then found my joke book, they'd be like, this guy is up
This is Joker 3.
Yes, yeah, they'd be like, oh, he was saying crazy because like just write thoughts in there that are like, I look back and I'm like, whoa, scratch that one out. That's crazy.
Dude, he was just ready to kill. That's the crazy part. He's like, fuck this, I'm killing this guy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
The video, you got to see the video because he's so calm. He's just like walks up. He's like comes out from behind a car and he's just like, and then his gun. And he's like,
how the fuck did he even know that guy was gonna be there?
Well, so in his like manifesto thing, it said, like he was like complaining about the healthcare industry, and then he said, "So what do? You whack the CEO at their annual bean counting convention." They were having like a convention, and that guy was set to speak at like 7 a.m. So he knew he was gonna be walking in that area.
Oh, dude, imagine you fly out for a convention. And you have to be dressed and ready for a 7 a.m.
That's all I've been thinking
going
about.
Off at 7 a.m.
That's all I've been thinking about. Is
this guy deserves to fucking die,
dude. All I've been thinking about
what Jocko
is what he did.
Dude, the first speech should be at noon. What the fuck, dude?
The funniest video I've seen online about this was this British dude, and he was like, the death of this CEO is so sad. We need to start thinking about how dangerous the rise and grind mentality is. He's like, because should he have woken up earlier? Should he have gotten there before the killer? Yeah. Should he have been grinding harder? Yeah. It's like, what a great fucking take on it.
Dude, imagine waking up, you take your Jocko fuel, you try to call your kids, they don't answer. Because it's 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, they're not awake. Yeah, they're rich kids. They're not fucking...
He probably lives in California, too. It was like 3 in the morning.
Dude.
He's probably jet-lagged.
Yeah. Your wife is having some sort of like a black.com fucking
absolutely.
Pool boy fantasy.
They'd been like divorced and hadn't told anybody. No, that's for real. They were like divorced and nobody knew it until he died. So it's like, yeah, dude, if one of them was up
if
to
you're
no
a
good.
rich guy, you have a beer gut and you're below average, you're getting cheated. She's
especially if you're just rich. Like if you're just a rich guy.
She's gonna get like 3 kids out of you and then be like, all right,
that's exactly. And also, I'm stealing from Bill Burr here a bit, but the guy was like under investigation for like all sorts of fraud and shit. It's like,
yeah, he's a CEO, dude. Think about how like much work you do in an office.
Yeah.
So the CEO is just like on some like I'm.
Oh yeah,
you have to be an alpha male because what work can you actually do?
No, the CEO of my company, his job is to like
keep his job,
check the metric, like make sure like nobody's completely fucking off, and then run a report like once a year to be like, what are you doing with my money?
Yeah, but you've got him cornered somehow.
Yeah, I get. Well, no, he just doesn't know what I'm up to.
Like you're doing like a Michael Douglas espionage film where it's like, I know what game you're playing. I'm like, you're like,
I'm doing a bit of a Luigi Mangione myself. Instead of a ghost gun, I have a ghost personality. I show up rarely.
I'm gonna ghost you.
I'm just not there.
I'm sick. I'm not coming to work. Goodbye.
See you later.
You're like the Brady.
If my
Prince.
boss is watching, I've been sick every single time I've called out. It is true. I have stomach problems. I diarrhea all the time. Sometimes I even throw up.
Here, let's start another clip.
I have to pee so bad.
Oh yeah, just like to say happy birthday, friend.
Oh, thank you, bro.
Let's talk the JonBEARNAISE Ramsey.
Oh, dude. That documentary changed my mind. I thought it was the brother the whole time.
So you know why I turned it off? Because the father's named John. So like I was trying to go to bed,
and you kept hearing your name. Yeah, that's
like,
creepy.
Did John murder his family? I was like,
how do you think I feel about Sean Diddy Combs, dude? They're like Sean D.
Sean
like,
D.
Fuck.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but did you watch the most recent documentary?
The Netflix one.
Yeah. Do you think it was an outside killer, or what do you think?
I don't think it was anyone in the family.
Me neither, but the last documentary I watched, I was positive it was the family. To me, it was
what would
obvious.
they have to gain from it? There's no life insurance. Was there a life insurance policy?
I don't think so. Well, this is what I thought was that the son accidentally killed her, and the family didn't
covered it up.
Yeah, like was embarrassed.
Like he was like psychotic or something,
or like they were playing and he just like bashed her with what do you call it? The
Rolling
flashlight.
pin? Oh yeah, the flashlight.
Yeah, but now we watch this. Dude, that one guy that they had like the audio recordings, they brought that guy up in the last documentary and they just poo-pooed it immediately. I'm like, oh no, that guy did it. That guy had like, he knew the name that JonBEARNAISE called her grandma.
Oh, yeah,
and nobody else knew that.
Yeah,
I'm like, that guy did it. Like,
yeah.
And they just let him go because they're like, oh, his DNA didn't match. And then later they're like, oh yeah, nobody, like the DNA is fucked. Like nobody's gonna match. And they're like, oh, so that guy did it.
Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. Like all these all these old school, like when they bring back murders from the 80s and the 90s, it's like how incompetent the fucking police,
it's crazy.
The fucking police are.
And they had that like genius detective on it, and they were all like, "Shut up, geezer!" Like they all were like, "You old bitch."
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then he was like, "All right," and then he died, and on his deathbed, he's like, "There's something to it." they're like, "Shut up!"
What do you care so much about a little girl, you pervert?
Yeah, and he's like, "No, well, because that guy was saying like the window and like where somebody would come through the window was like disrupted, and he's like, there's like plenty of evidence that somebody came through that window, and they're like, shut up, it was somebody inside the house.
Yeah,
and
crazy.
That dude that they had the recordings, he said he broke in like earlier that day and just stayed down there until they went to bed. I'm like, that all adds up.
Wait a second.
You didn't hear, dude.
I only watched the first episode.
Oh, bro, I'm sorry.
but to be like, yeah, I broke in the house and I chilled in the house.
No, dude, everything he said made perfect sense with all the evidence. The only thing that didn't make sense was his DNA didn't match.
Who is this guy?
He was in the first documentary. He was like this weirdo that he had a shrine of her. He lived in like Japan.
He killed her.
Yeah,
he killed her.
He lived in Japan as a kindergarten teacher and was kicked out. Maybe China. He was kicked wherever he was. He was kicked out because they kept seeing him like being weird with girls in China. And then the documentarian was like on the phone with the guy, and the guy would never say where he lived, and he was like, you'll never be able to track me, blah blah blah. And then they did track him and found like surveillance footage.
If you're on the phone being like, you're never gonna be able to track me, you
yeah,
killed
you're gonna
her.
get
You are the one who killed her.
He said
Who
that.
The fuck?
No, that's what he on the phone. He was saying he did it, but he was like, I'm not gonna tell you who I am or where I live or anything. Like, I have a burner phone. You'll never catch me. But then the guy, like...
Luigi and Mangione should have got with this guy.
I know, dude. I know.
Maybe he was meeting him at the Starbucks.
That's who he was smiling at, dude. He was smiling at the...
If there's a hot chick and just like a fucking freak.
And he was like, move over, bitch. I'm trying to look at this creepy guy. No, but I guess the way that the documentarian would talk to him like every day, and what the documentarian guy was really smart, because what he did was start asking him about shit like in his regular life, and the guy was like, oh yeah, I'm like really into mountain bike. I'm really into little girl. No, he was like, I'm really into mountain biking, and he's like, actually I have a mountain bike that I just bought, and I'm picking it up today at the FedEx store. So he like called China and was like,
direct me to China,
all of the FedExes. Yeah. No, but they pulled cameras and saw a guy leave with a bike from FedEx. Shit. So they're like, and then they followed him like surveillance that, and he was a teacher at a school, and they're like, oh, this is the motherfucker for sure. And then they arrested him in the United States, and he got off because the DNA didn't match up.
That's crazy.
And then now that we have advanced technology, they're like, oh yeah, the DNA is like it's tampered, like it's fucked because it's so old. And
he's chilling at his apartment watching the JonBEARNAISE Ramsey documentary.
Yeah, no, it said at the end like he's living outside of America, living a peaceful life, but nobody knows where he is. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dan.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow.
We're gonna go to hell.
Singing in the rain. What a wonderful doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden.
Singing through the pain.
Oh my god.
We gotta cut. It's a devastating story. This is how we deal with pain. Is through
I like this so much
laughter.
better when we just talked about like young white guys who played lacrosse just drowning in rivers.
Oh, that was good.
That's the type of killings that I liked. Being like, he had to be one with nature. He had to go for a swim.
He got drunk. He needed a dick.
He needed a dick. His girl was on some bullshit. He needed to.
I truly believe that to be the case. Like,
Yeah.
I look back at that Riley Strain, R.I.P. And he was on the phone a bunch, and they were like, "Oh, it was a female friend." I'm like, "Yeah, he was probably sick of her bullshit. He probably popped his shirt off and dove headfirst."
It just immediately got sucked into the current.
No, he probably didn't even try. He probably was like, "Take me down."
Just like he in a current and then shoots her up a river like right into a bear's claws. Like, oh fuck! I'm getting eaten by a bear right now. What the fuck?
He gave his hand to the bear, like, munch my fingers.
It'd be really funny if JonBEARNAISE Ramsey just got eaten by a bear.
That would
It's
be
like a bear break. They're so stuck on being like, you'll never
They
find.
did live in Colorado, dude.
Yeah, you'll never find me. It's just a bear with hungry bears.
You'll never find me.
Yeah. So
He was like, this porridge is too hot.
Porridge is too hot.
She was just right.
That's so fucked up. Hey, boo boo.
Dude, this is going to be the first episode that anybody... This is going to be the one that takes off, and we're going to get canceled immediately.
But no. We get famous, but we have to be this evil every day.
Yeah. That's the hard part is
Just like spreading smut
like
every
tomorrow,
single day.
I'm going to look back at this and be like, yeah, I don't like anything that I said. But
no, I'll edit.
I thought it was
carefully
funny.
Edit it.
I thought it was funny as we said it.
Well, but
Sorry.
I'll tell you this: the ladies at the bakery love the JonBEARNAISE Ramsey story. They talk about it the same way we talk about it.
Really?
But like, it's different for them because it's all like it was also like educational in a way. Like for me, I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But for them, they're just like, oh, so this can happen to anyone.
Oh yeah. Well, do they have kids? Yeah. If you have a kid, I mean, I remember being a little kid and hearing about the JonBEARNAISE Ramsey thing and being like, wait, so people like come into houses and take kid for what? Like, and if I would have known why they were taking kids to put stuff in them, I'd have been I remember being a kid because she was she was my age. JonBEARNAISE, so I was her age when it was happening.
Way to make it about you. Great,
well, I was going to say
classy.
she was our age, and then I was like, oh, you're so much younger than me, you piece of shit. But, yeah, I remember, like, being like, oh, a girl my age, somebody broke into her house and killed her? Like,
well, that's why my name's John. Did you know that?
No. Dude, if you were named after JonBEARNAISE...
What's my middle name? Here, I'll show you my
Bernay.
I'll show you right now.
If it's Bennett, I'm going to lose it,
dude. Fucking... See?
Let me read it live.
John Béarnaise.
Béarnaise sauce.
Yeah.
JonBEARNAISE sauce.
Béarnaise sauce.
Ramsey Lawrence Mungavin.
Yeah. My name is Lawrence. Yeah. It's so embarrassing because my dad would like put anytime he'd sign me up for like youth sports, he'd sign me up as John Lawrence.
Why?
To embarrass me.
To ruin your life?
Yeah, to embarrass the living fuck out of me.
Wait, so it said first and last name?
Yeah,
and
John Lawrence.
Dude, your dad was up to something. That's crazy.
Maybe he was on some JonBEARNAISE Ramsey. She was like, yo, because someone right, if I was a fat kid.
He's like, Lawrence? Pretty fuckable
That's why he was
name,
so mad that I was a fat kid. I was like, he's like, this kid's smart. He doesn't want anyone to fucking murder him.
Crazy. Why did he do... Have you ever asked him?
No, why would I?
I don't know. But next time you see him, you should be like, hey, what was up with the not using our... Oh, I know why. Because your last name, people just fuck up.
Yeah.
That's why. Lawrence is easy.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's the reason and not some diabolical...
I remember, like, No wonder I got into it with that guy on my
like,
driveway.
I don't even know my last name, dude.
Because I remember like my sister won some sort of award for like volunteer work or whatever. Like she won for like volunteering or something. So there's like we were like a hotel banquet hall or whatever.
Yeah.
And there's like a buffet line with like prime rib and someone like carve or whatever. So I was a fat kid. I was wearing a polo shirt. I had my retainer in like the pocket.
Yeah. Wait, in the case or just
in
raw?
the case? No, in the case. No, that little circular case. My retainer was in there.
Yep.
And I was like standing in line to get my little like prime rib carved, and it's like the guy working the station. He probably grew up in the area. I'll put it at the Radisson. Okay. Probably. Was that the nice hotel on the water or whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
But he goes, John Lawrence. I didn't know we had royalty in this motherfucker. And I was just like, oh. What kind of a name is John Lawrence?
What a funny take to read that name and be like, oh, like as if John Lawrence was ever like a king somewhere. Like you're like, that's not. There's no historical. Yeah. John Lawrence. Oh shit.
A 29-year-old dishwasher. Yeah, John Lawrence.
Your name wasn't King Henry.
Yeah.
John Lawrence. That's John Lawrence. I mean, it does sound like you sound like a healthcare CEO's son.
Yeah. Like I could get murdered at any moment.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how much fucking.
I've
actually never jerked off up here.
Oh, dude, you're missing out. I feel like
maybe this should be my like pride.
Oh no!
Fuck, dude.
Luigi Mangione.
I just fucking Luigi Mangione.
He Mangioned all over.
I might just fucking let it soak in.
Dude, it's so funny. That's gonna come through to your bedroom too.
All right, now you're fucking.
No, it won't. No, there's insulation below.
Yeah.
Wait, is your bedroom? Would this be your bedroom right below us?
No, dude, I'm not a fucking architect, man. I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know, dude.
I'm not an interior fucking
more of a JonBEARNAISE Ramsey guy.
You'll never catch it. I'm actually having full-on conversations, like sitting on the phone, like, all right, well, I got it. And then you like keep talking.
Right, twirling his chest hair.
You talk on the phone, you're like, all right, I got it wrong. Then you like talk for like another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, no, really, I got it. You're just bragging about a murder. Like, no, listen, I'm telling you.
Last
Bob,
no, you hang up first.
Bob, how many years has it been since this murder? How long have we been talking to each other? You're not going to find me.
I can't wait for you to watch the rest of that now.
Yeah.
I thought you saw the whole thing.
Well, no, the Garrels at the bakery love that murder shit.
Oh, I see.
Because it's like that it's that sick curiosity, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I have that too, and I hate to admit that. Like anytime that I want to see. Like, I wanted to see every detail, like, the Riley Strain thing. I'm like, I want video of him going into the wall. Like, because it's like a weird sense of closure to, like, I want to know exactly what happened.
Shit was always that Apple River killing. Remember that?
Which one?
With that crazy Russian guy stabbed all those teenagers.
Oh, the guy that, like, they still don't know who it is?
No, dude, it was all it was all filmed on multiple people's iPhones.
Wait, where did this happen?
Wisconsin. Apple River, Wisconsin. There's
dude, I'm confused because there's another guy from like that area. He's like a mysterious like the Zodiac killer. Like they're like all these people keep dying the same way and they still don't know who it is.
No, Nikolai Mew.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've heard that name before.
Yeah, here. I'll do a quick Google.
Dude, are we a true crime podcast?
Dude,
we're a true crime. Fuck.
I think we're vigilantes.
We got murdered.
Dude, that's so funny. A broy drunk vigilante. Just like it's like
I'm sure they exist.
We just like pull up with a cooler beer and be like, show this fucking truth. We got like a microphone. Come on here and talk to us.
We start going out investigating.
We party with the people we're investigating, and then they get drunk. Dude, yeah, the guy comes out with Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, being like, "I killed that."
Here's what I did.
Like his drink champs, being like, "I killed that."
No, it's like the all gas no brakes guy, but we get fucked up.
We get hammered with the people. We get confessions out of them when we get them drunk.
I like this idea. I think we might be onto something. Well, all true crime podcasts talk the same way. And then, in the darkest of nights, a murderer came out of the... And you're like, well, what if you just got drunk and talked to your boy about...
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
No, they always...
JonBEARNAISE.
Yeah, they always put so much... it's...
Can I tell you what was a harsher crime than the murder of JonBEARNAISE? Is naming your daughter JonBEARNAISE.
Yeah, dude. You're asking to get her.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
murdered.
Your name is John Ramsey, and you're like, how about JonBEARNAISE?
You're pretty much being like, I'm going to put you in the most expensive private schools.
Yes, yeah, like you're gonna be a French girl.
Yeah,
but you're not French.
Colorado.
That's like, dude, I had a soccer coach when I was a kid, and his name was Jacques. And he was just a white guy. Yeah. I'm like, dude, your name's Jack. Shut the fuck up.
Who did I meet? I met a guy named Geronimo. I was like, Geronimo?
Yeah. Was he jumping off a cliff?
No, he did a bong hit one time and he grabbed...
He only does cannonballs? Yeah. Geronimo!
No. He did a bong hit and he grabbed my friend's like knee. Like
guy or girl?
Guy. Our mutual friend.
The person whose knee...
He grabbed another dude's knee.
Oh, okay.
And then he was like, what the fuck was that? It's like 2 hours later after he left, he was like, what the fuck was that gay shit? He grabbed my knee, bruh.
Yeah, well, I will say, if you have a foreign name, you do get away with more knee grabs than the average person.
Yeah, dude.
Like, if a guy named Giswa grabbed my knee, I'd be like, oh, this is some fucking French shit.
Imagine, like... you break up with your girl and she starts fucking like a Jacques.
Yeah.
Or like or
Robert.
John Robert.
Wait, what was the kid? There is a
they do anal and then he makes them like the best scramble. He uses creme fraiche and
he makes
like the best breakfast.
He makes
ever.
an omelet with chopsticks. Like
yeah, dude.
You know how they do
umi
that?
rice?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god!
Wow! Oh my god! It broke over the top.
And you're like microwaving like a Jimmy Dean breakfast.
Throw it at it.
Can you get out of my house? I want to jack off.
The middle's frozen. Yeah, it's a frozen burrito. Dude, it's supposed to be.
So many times I could never get hard, and then just like being like, "Can you please get out of here so I can jack off to the memory?"
Brother, imagine living with a girl. And that's you go. Don't you have to work? It's Saturday. Fuck!
Dude, I wanted to jerk off. Fuck. That's what's great about my life. I can jerk off whenever I want,
brother.
But that's the price you pay.
The amount of times that you act jealous of me, and I'm like, you have no idea how ass backwards you are, bro. It's the life. Just having a room, having your own room that you just turn off the lights,
turn them lights down low,
turn them lights down low. I'm gonna jerk.
See, that's why I think people. That's the vibe I give off. Like, I will never commit a heinous murder because I jerk off way too much to have any sort of sexual hang up. All right?
You have a great point because let me tell you something about Luigi Mangione on Twitter. He was very anti-porn. He thought it was ruining relationships.
Oh, what a sweetheart! Oh my god,
he was kind of like the perfect guy. Like if I was a woman, I get why everyone's obsessed because he was like, first of all, he has passion. He's got a plan that he executes. Like that's all girls want.
Yeah,
and then he was also like, we need more human connection. We shouldn't be jacking off. Although he can't hump, so he's probably jacking off more than anybody. I think it was one of those things where he was like, I'm jerking off too much. I need to take this out on somebody.
Yeah. That's a surefire sign. It's so funny how AA and like being addicted to alcohol and being like, I'm not drinking anymore. Like you get a bunch of love on Facebook. Be like, I'm not jacking off anymore. Everyone's like, oh. Okay. All right.
Well, like, dude, go kill somebody about it.
Like at your like niece's birthday party, be like, guys, I'm here to say 3 months no fap.
Yeah, it really is.
I haven't jerked out to pornography in 3 months.
It might be the worst addiction because nobody's proud of you. Yeah, you can't be like. You can't bring in a chip and be like,
how much were you jerking off?
I've gone no nut for 7 months. Everyone's like, ew.
I'm not watching. It was like, how much porn were you watching?
I haven't watched gaped anal porn in 6 months.
No she-male. No, not even saying incest.
I haven't.
Luigi, did you shoot? You think he called his mom? Ma, I killed the guy.
No, dude. Apparently, his mom's a goddamn narc. Did you hear about that? His mom So his mom reported
Typical
him,
overbearing Italian mother.
correct? His mom, like 6 months earlier, which this is crazy to me. So 6 months earlier, his mom called the San Francisco police and reported him missing, and then was just like, "That's it." Like, dude, if I stopped talking to my parents for 6 months, it wouldn't just be like, "Oh, we reported him missing." It would be like my parents' goal to like, it would be a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She just casually dropped a dime.
Yeah, and then apparently, like, after all the videos or like the surveillance came out, she called the NYPD and said, she was like, "I don't know if that's my son, but I could see him doing this."
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Kamala, what the fuck? Could you imagine? You're at a Starbucks eating a fucking cake pop, and you see your mom on cable being like, "That's my son. That's my son.
That's my son, Luigi." Dude, also crazy that his name's Luigi.
Yeah,
Like,
that's why they wanted to arrest him for a long time.
Yeah, I know it's like
that's a fuckboy name.
I don't even think it's a fuck. I've never met anybody named Luigi. I've met some Italian ass motherfuckers. Anthony.
I met this guy named Gianni. He was a great guy, though.
Giuseppe. I went to college with a kid named Giuseppe, and I thought Giuseppe was insane. And I'm like, Luigi?
Yeah.
And bro, he's 26. That makes him born in what? Like 90, like late 90s? You know that character exists.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like that's post... Dude, N64 Mario was out at that time.
Luigi. That's like naming your kid like fucking...
Bulbasaur.
Yeah, chicken parm.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like naming him Pikachu. It's crazy. It's like, dude, it's in the zeitgeist. You can't do that.
It's just him backpacking. Dude, I hate anybody who backpacks.
Oh, dude. Shirtless backpacking with the abs.
I took a month off of work to go backpacking. It's like, oh, dude, so you're just trying to get herpes. You're just trying to get chlamydia.
Well,
should we stop doing this podcast forever?
Probably. Yeah, bro. Anyways, what are you grateful for, John?
All right. I am grateful for my video editing software. This is gonna be like a 25-minute episode.
That might be your best. What are we grateful for? That might be the one. That's it.
Yeah. Something I'm trying to look forward to. I'm making eye contact with a woman.
Oh, what about a special woman that charge you money?
oh, believe me, there was no eye contact that whole time.
You're just yanking her hair. Yeah, I'll slap it. I'll slap it. Turn around.
The guy with the wolf shirt just being like, "You hear this fucking
dude." I forgot about the guy.
We're making fun of that dude. And I just do the same. I become him.
You're wearing the Godzilla shirt. Yeah. Yanking a girl's hair and going, "Look at this idiot with his wolf shirt on." By the way, I have a wolf shirt and I would 100% wear it to a strip club.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I think it makes you cool.
It must, dude. But what you really need is the undershirt to be longer than the overshirt.
That's the key.
That's the key true sign of confidence.
You know what's funny? The first picture I have of me and my beautiful girlfriend, Elizabeth, we have a picture of us together in like 9th grade, and I have a polo and my undershirt is hanging out the bottom.
Yeah.
And every time I see it, everyone's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Ew,
I want to kill that guy."
Yeah, like, what are you thinking?
What are you fucking about to go watch Scrubs?
Yeah, it was
about
terrible.
to go watch Psych.
Let me pull it up.
And something I'm looking forward to, the holidays to be over, even though I'm actually not even worried about it at all.
Yeah, dude, I haven't bought a single gift yet.
Yeah, fuck no. I don't have any money.
I have no money, and this year really snuck up on me. Dude, I hate when they update iPhones. I don't know how to find albums anymore.
Why don't you tell me what you're thankful for?
I am thankful for the justice system.
For who?
for white men, dude. I'm just glad. I'm just glad that we're all really, really out for vengeance against anybody that kills a rich guy.
Say his name, Bob Cosgrove. Who is the UHF? Exactly.
Brian Thompson.
Say his name, Brian Thompson.
Name. We will get justice. His kids will continue to hate him. No, I'm grateful. God damn it. I'm really not. Oh, you know what I'm grateful for is my health, because I really thought I was going to get sick in the past few weeks. I do have a runny nose. Yeah. But that's fine.
That might just be from dry air.
Yeah.
That's
dude. My car, the heat hasn't worked. I have to get my car fixed, and I don't have the money for it. So I've just been driving around fogging up my car.
Nice.
Freezing. I have to wear gloves while I drive, like big winter gloves while I drive.
Jesus, man. And that car's not even that old.
No, dude, I bought this car. I bought it new in 2020 because I got the stimulus check. And I was so sick of having a car that always had this type of problem. Yeah. This is the reason I bought the car. I was like, I don't want my heat to stop working. I want a new car that, like, okay, I'll have to get the tires replaced in 5 years. I've had to get the tires replaced twice. It's been all problems.
Yeah.
Mazda, I love you, though. It's a great car.
It's not, yeah. But it's like, cars are just so not worth it.
It's crazy, dude. You don't have to, like, pay to repair a bus. So I should be taking the bus, but you don't get to.
You don't want to take the bus.
No, you don't get to tell them where to go either. Like, they just have to go wherever. Yeah, can you take a left up here? Yeah, so that stinks. But yeah, I'm grateful for my health. I gotta blow my nose once in a while. That's fine.
Yeah, you're just gonna die however your grandparents died.
Yeah, and it's all just
old age. This is how I'm gonna die from old age.
They just being demented.
Yeah.
That's all of my family that has died so far has just been demented.
Well, the thing is, like, you get so old.
Isn't that funny that dementia is being demented?
but it's different when you're, like, demented in like a retirement home with, like, a fucking lighthouse in the courtyard.
Yeah. That's fun. Because they go, oh, my neighbor, she's my best friend. She's demented. Yeah, it's fun. I want to be a dementor.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to die of dementia.
Old and crazy.
Yeah, just no idea. Well, you know what I was thinking about too is, like, the scary thing about dementia is that, like, you know how they always think they're, like, young, which means they're just being teleported. Like, so it would be like if we were just having this conversation, then all of a sudden we opened our eyes and we were in a nursing home, and you're like, "Who are you?" Like, that must be what they're experiencing.
Holy
right?
Shit!
Isn't that horrifying?
Yeah, what is that movie? Like, The Real Big Fish.
I was gonna say The Notebook. But
also
based on
or like Titanic.
Yeah,
you Jack
me off.
Yeah, he tries to get a hand job on it. But the water's so cold he can't get hard. Yeah, he's like, shit.
Well, this is a meme that I've seen a bunch, but it delights me. Is that, like, that movie is just this old lady talking about a guy she cheated on her husband with.
Yeah.
And then, like, she has kids with that husband, and she's still just talking about this guy that she had a 3-hour affair with before he died.
Yeah.
And she's like, and then she has a necklace that's worth a bunch of money and just throws it in there.
And he's just like some fucking shitty Irish
he's
fucking,
just like a poor guy.
Yeah,
yeah. And, well, the other thing is, like, back then, being a rich dickhead was kind of it's not like he was like a sexist pig. Everybody was a sexist pig. So it's not like he was just like a rich, like, she was just dating and, like, married to a normal guy, and then she just fucked a